Step into the shadowed corridors of the human psyche, dear watchers, as we unravel the chilling confession of Andrei Chikatilo, a tale that merges the precision of forensic science with the depth of psychological inquiry. I stand before you as both a forensic psychologist and a forensic scientist, ready to dissect the mind of the man dubbed the Butcher of Rostov and the evidence that led to his unmasking. Hi guys, I'm asking for your help. Please subscribe to this channel and help this channel grow. It's free and I really appreciate. Enjoy the rest of the video. In the waning days of 1990, after years of elusive terror, Andrei Chikatilo's reign of horror came to an abrupt halt. On November the 20th, he was arrested at a railway station, his hands still stained with the blood of his final victim, Sadistic. As a forensic scientist, I marvel at the physical traces, blood smears, the knife tucked in his briefcase, the subtle clues that finally aligned after a decade of missteps. The scene was a forensic puzzle pieced together by tireless investigators who had staked out the very ground where he hunted. But it was his confession that opened the door to his inner world. Between November 30th and December 5th, under the skilled questioning of psychiatrist Alexander Bukhanovsky, Chikatilo broke. As a forensic psychologist, I see this moment as a window into a fractured mind. He confessed to 56 murders, far exceeding the 36 initially attributed to him, leading authorities to 53 verified killings. His words spilled forth with a disturbing calm, detailing how he lured victims, young boys, girls, and women, into secluded woods with promises of companionship, only to unleash a torrent of violence. The forensic evidence corroborated his accounts. Bodies exhumed from shallow graves bore the marks of his sadistic rituals, stabbings, mutilations, and in some cases, cannibalistic acts. What drove this man? Chikatilo's confession reveals a psyche shaped by early trauma. Born in 1936 in famine-ravaged Ukraine, he grew up amid tales of cannibalism, including a supposed sibling lost to such desperation. This narrative, whether true or a maternal fabrication, planted seeds of obsession. As a forensic psychologist, I trace his pathology to a childhood of scarcity and humiliation, bedwetting into adolescence, impotence that fueled rage. His crimes, he claimed, were tied to sexual frustration, with each stab a perverse release where arousal eluded him. The knife in his hands became a substitute for what his body failed to provide, a theory Bukhanovsky's groundbreaking psychological profile had anticipated, yet the confession also hints at a calculated mind. Chikatilo's ability to evade capture for over a decade, despite arrests in 1984 and earlier, suggests a sociopathic cunning. He lived a double life, a married father, a teacher, a factory worker, all while orchestrating death. The forensic scientist in me notes the scant physical evidence. Burned documents, mismatched blood types due to a rare genetic anomaly, allowed him to slip through the net until DNA and relentless surveillance closed in. His confession wasn't just a breakdown, it was a performance, a game where he reveled in outwitting his pursuers, only to falter under Bukhanovsky's empathetic ruse. The motivations behind his crimes are a chilling blend of compulsion and control. Chikatilo spoke of being like a crazed wolf, a phrase that resonates with the forensic psychologist's view of an impulse disorder exacerbated by a lack of empathy. His targets, runaways, prostitutes, the vulnerable, reflect a predator exploiting a decaying Soviet society where disappearances went unnoticed. The sadistic escalation, mutilation, cannibalism, points to a deepening psychological void, perhaps a response to the societal upheaval of the 1980s, though this remains a subject of debate rather than definitive fact. As we stand at the edge of this confession, the forensic scientist mourns the limits of evidence lost to time, while the psychologist ponders the unhealed wounds of a mind that turned to monstrosity. Chikatilo's trial in 1992, where he was caged like a beast, ended with a death sentence, executed in 1994. His story is a testament to the interplay of nature and nurture, a cautionary tale of how a mind, unaddressed, can spiral into darkness. Stay vigilant, for the shadows of such minds linger still. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.